What if I told you what you did or didn't put in your body had a direct impact on how young you look? In some cases, when it comes to skin health, it can be a direct reflection of the nutrients you may or may not be getting. So I went through a whole bunch of different foods and I put together the top 5 that will have the most dramatic impact on your skin health. But before I get into it, I just want to invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will be releasing videos all the time on the simplistic ways to true health, and I appreciate your support. So my skin isn't perfect, but it has been a lot worse in the past before I started to apply some of these foods into my daily diet. So I've really experienced firsthand like the power behind these foods I'm about to mention. So with that being said, let's get into number 5. So we're going to be talking about blueberries. Obviously, we've all heard amazing things about blueberries, but the reason why they're so effective for the skin is because they contain high levels of antioxidants. So to understand why blueberries are so effective, we have to understand what antioxidants are used for in the body. So we all have these things in our body called free radicals. And basically what they are unstable molecules within our cells going around and destroying other molecules to try to stabilize themselves. It's just chemistry. So when free radicals destroy other molecules, it causes this damaging effect called oxidative stress. Okay, so antioxidants prevent free radicals from ever causing oxidative stress. And that's a really good thing because oxidative stress is the culprit behind premature aging and just a big reason for aging in general. So the more antioxidants we consume, the more the ability our body has to neutralize these free radicals before they have the ability to cause oxidative stress. Alright, so food number 4 is going to be avocado. Now honestly, I didn't ever even like eating avocado because I hate cold and creamy textures in my mouth, but recently I've started cutting them up and frying them in the pan with some avocado oil, herbs and spices, and it is so good. But what makes avocado so amazing for youthful appearance is that it has this fatty acid called omega-9, also known as oleic acid. And the cool thing about oleic acid is that it's one of the key players in moisturizing your skin and keeping it soft and supple. So that is why avocado is one of the key foods for a healthier, younger complexion within your skin. Alright, moving on to food number 3, and lucky for all of us, this one is dark chocolate. And when I say dark chocolate, I mean 70% plus organic and dairy-free. So once again, the good thing about dark chocolate is that it's high in antioxidants and polyphenols, which are micronutrients that help nourish the skin. And there are studies out there with groups of people that consume dark chocolate daily that show in 6 to 12 weeks they experience thicker and more hydrated skin. And obviously these studies can always be questioned, but with stuff like this, when it comes to natural products, I think it's important to just approach it and try it out for yourself. And you know, if you don't notice any difference in your skin, the worst thing that happened to you is you consumed a whole bunch of delicious dark chocolate. So I think we'll all be okay. Alright, so before we get to the number 1 food, we have to get through number 2. But this one's interesting because it is almonds. And almonds seem to be good for absolutely everything in this day and age. They're a great alternative for plant-based flours, and you do find them in a lot of topical beauty products. So what makes almonds so amazing is that they're full of omega-3s, which are shown to hydrate the skin first of all. But not only that, omega-3s are known to reduce inflammation throughout the body, and in return reduce inflammation within your skin and all the horrible side effects that come with that, like puffiness or dryness. So the opposite of that, omega-3s help hydrate the skin and keep it flexible, so it reduces your risk of developing wrinkles over long periods of time. So they're a very preventative, great snack to have in your daily routine. Alright, so let's get to the number 1 food that's a game changer for skin health. And this one has been amazing for me. When I incorporated it into my diet, I experienced not only better skin, but I felt so much better throughout the day. And this one is bone broth. Oh, you can't see it. Bone broth. So if you're a vegetarian or a vegan, that's okay, because what makes bone broth so amazing is the collagen within it, and there are plant-based collagens out there. So to understand why collagen is so good for the skin, we have to understand that there's a link between skin health and gut health. And some people say bone broth is the ultimate nutrient for the skin for this exact reason, because it is so gut healing. Bone broth contains two key proteins that help the gut heal and stay healthy, which are collagen and gelatin. And not only that, collagen is responsible for skin elasticity because collagen is the main structural protein found within the skin. So having sufficient amount of collagen within your body will allow it to repair your skin properly and give you a more youthful appearance. So I buy organic local bone broth, and what I like to do with it is I will heat it up, steam some broccoli, and put some salmon in there, put the broccoli in there, and those two foods should have made the list as well. I just didn't have room for them, but the combination of the three is so amazing for your skin, and you'll definitely feel it not just in your skin but your whole body. And you just throw some garlic powder, some herbs and spices, and some Himalayan sea salt in there, and it is so good. And it's so important to make all these foods delicious, because unless you're enjoying them, it's very unlikely you're going to consistently be consuming them, throughout the day to day and the week to week. And the long-term effects of these foods are so amazing for your overall health, not just your skin health. So those were my 5 top foods, and I hope it inspires you to try them all out in your diet. And I know there's a lot of other foods that are good for the skin. If you have a food that you've been consuming that you notice makes a big difference in your complexion, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear about it. And if you try these foods out and it makes a difference, also let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.